In today's video, we're going to talk about how to understand your credit score and how it can affect your mortgage and home buying process. I'll see you on the other side. Hi, my name is Nick Good and I'm your Dallas-Fort Worth real estate agent. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below as well as that notification bell. That way you can be alerted whenever we release a new video, which is typically every week. So today we're going to talk with Michael DeBacker, Mortgage Mike of USA Mortgage. And he's going to talk about how your credit scores can affect your overall home buying process. So let me go ahead and pull him in and we'll introduce him right now. Today we're joined with Michael DeBacker with USA Mortgage. And Michael, you're going to share with us the overall experience of how your credit score can affect really the buying process and the interest rates of getting a home loan. So the first question that we typically see when we talk to either first-time home buyers or buyers who haven't bought a home in a long time is, what kind of credit score do you need to have to get approved for a loan?
Yeah, and it's a great question. There are many different options out there. In fact, we get a lot of people who think they can't buy a house because of where the credit scores are at. You'd be very surprised to know we can qualify people as low as a 500 credit score. Now, that being said, there are a lot of different adjustments we have to make whenever we're looking at a 500 credit score. But realistically, again, there are many different opportunities, including credit scores in the 580s, 620s, 740s. All of these represent different programs that we can look at, different interest rates that we can look at for our clients. So again, many different opportunities out there for our buyers.
So people that have bumps and bruises on their credit, they should still go ahead and sit down and talk with you to determine, one, are they approvable right now? And two, can you help advise them on how to get their credit scores up into either an approvable range or into that next tier for a better interest rate?
Yeah. Those first 2 points are very important. What can kill somebody is if they wait too long to try to get approved. They may say, hey, I'm not buying for 3 months, and that's okay. That's understandable that you might want to wait. But at the same time, if you have some things that we need to work on, we need to resolve those issues as soon as possible. I need to be able to take a look at your credit profile, your overall application, and just make some adjustments and help you get to that point where, A, we can get you into the right program for you and your family, but B, I can get you guys the best deal that we possibly can offer you.
And speaking of deals, right, a lot of people, it comes down to interest rates, which we're not going to go over what the interest rates are right now. But at the end of the day, you know, it's when shopping for a home loan, right? It's you shouldn't always just go with that lending company that's going to offer the lowest rates. Why is that?
Well, it goes back to those options that I mentioned. There are so many different loan products out there. And then within the loan products, there are many different options that we can explore as well. So lowest rate doesn't equal best for you. Lowest rate is simply just lowest rate, but it may mean you have to spend a lot more at closing, depending again on your credit scores, the type of program we're going to be looking at. There are many different solutions to various problems out there. So it's important to partner up with a loan officer, a lending team that understands those different options based on what your short-term and long-term goals are.
Absolutely. And one thing that I'd like to point out is when it comes to the home buying process, right? There's a lot of tricky waters that we have to navigate. So having a great lending company as a partner that can answer what feels like 24/7 questions 24/7 is a big deal, right? Some of these bigger banks, you know, they clock out at 5 o'clock, they go home, they're off on weekends. So having a lender that works on your agent and your personal buyer's schedule is huge, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when you guys are out looking at homes on the weekend, because the majority of clients are not taking off work to go look at houses, so it's going to be on Saturday and Sunday. When you run into a situation where you found 2, 3, 4 different homes, especially in this market that we're in right now here in DFW, you're going to want to know if that house fits your budget or what the payment could be or what your cash to close scenario could be. It's very important for you to be able to reach your partner, your lending partner in that situation. So you're not sitting there wondering, hey, am I going to miss out on this house because I couldn't get answers from my loan officer to see if this fits my budget?
And going back to credit scores. So let's say that you want that best interest, you being a top tier client. What is that best credit score that you need in order to get that best rate possible?
So to answer your question, literally 740 is going to be the situation where our top clients are going to get that top interest rate, right? But 700, 720, those are still very good scores. You're still going to get a very good interest rate. Even 680, there's a lot of good options for you. So don't let not being in the top tier stop you or hinder you from moving forward.
Absolutely, and I love that you say that, because we've helped a lot of people in that 680, that 640 get out of renting, or they're selling and buying a house, and actually their payments are a little bit cheaper than what they were before, or they're right around the same as what they were renting, and now they're building that equity. So, and last question, without going much into detail, do credit repair companies, do they work for your clients?
There are good ones out there. I'll say that. Now, you're going to hear some horror stories here and there, and then I think that goes with any industry, to be fair. So it is important that you find partners that you trust. Again, that's kind of the whole theme here, is getting with a team that can refer you to the correct people. I've had some great success with some partners, so it absolutely can be a situation that you can take advantage of. But even then, too, if we're looking at needing 5 points, 10 points, 15 points on the credit score, we have some cool tools, a credit simulator, for instance, that we can utilize here on the lending side that may be able to help you without having to go that extra step.
We've personally seen that work with our clients when they were on that borderline cusp of being able to qualify. You made some recommendations and ran it through the Rapid Rescore program, and if you went through this scenario, it would get you an approvable range, and it worked. So how can they reach out to you?
Yeah, so you guys can reach me at The Mortgage Mike on Facebook. Definitely let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm here for you anytime I can help. I'm happy to do so.
And what's that number to reach you at?
214-718-2248. That's my cell phone, guys. Feel free to text or call.
And if this is again the first time, or if you watch one of our videos and you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and leave us a comment down below about your home buying experience. Love to see what your thought process were, your experience, whether it was good or bad. So we'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.